Hey, Brennan here. Welcome to the channel, and thanks for tuning in. Each week on this YouTube channel, I am going to be breaking down some 2026 NFL draft prospects, guys that break out. So hit that subscribe button, help me grow the channel. If you like content like this, all about the upcoming NFL drafts, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be doing a Debbie mock draft here in the next week or two, and we're going to be doing all sorts of college player breakdowns, getting you ready for your future dynasty rookie drafts. And a guy we're going to talk about today, I have a feeling we're going to be drafting in our 2026 rookie drafts as early as potentially an early day 2 selection. I want to talk about Chris Brazzell, wide receiver, Tennessee Volunteer, just tore it up. 6'5", 200-pound wide receiver, 4-year player. He's a redshirt junior, played 2 years at Tulane. Now let's take a look at the stats, give you a little background before we go to the film room and check out what we see his game versus Georgia. All right, 44 receptions, 711 yards, and 5 TDs in Tulane 2 years ago. He goes to Tennessee, transfers in 2024, probably expecting big things, playing with Nico Amilavela, and it just didn't work out. He just collapsed as a quarterback and has since transferred to UCLA. New quarterback in town, guy that can actually throw the ball vertically. And Chris is starting to shine. All right. Now, his game versus Georgia here, week 3 in college football, was certainly impressive. 6 receptions, 177 yards, and 3 tutties. We're going to break that film down and show you, and I'm going to show you why I think this guy has the ability to be a day 2 NFL draft selection next year. The wide receiver class next year is weak, guys. There's no, outside of Tyson from Arizona State, there's really no, I'm going to say maybe Tate from Ohio State, Bernard playing well in Alabama, but they're more like possession receivers. This guy brings a little something different to the table. This guy's got some explosiveness that we're going to see on the field. Tantalizing size as well at 6'5", 200 pounds. He's built a little different than pretty much everybody at the top end of the draft next year in the wide receiver room. So I'm excited to break it down again. Hit that subscribe button. And if you want to support the channel, check out the website below. I have breakdowns of tons of players in ALL22 Film. I've already got rookie ranks for 2027, 2026 NFL draft, 2028 players we're breaking down and talking about. Great resource if you play Dynasty and you're looking to find a resource to give you an early look at future draft classes. All right, let's get to the film room. Welcome to the film room, everybody. We are taking a look at Chris Brazzell versus Georgia today. Went over his stats in the intro. He is a 4-year wide receiver. And what do we look for in wide receivers when I break down these films? Well, first and foremost, I'm looking for space creation, defensive manipulation, coming out of his route. How much space is he creating? Does he got the speed, the hands, the 50-50 balls? Physicality, really important for me when I scout wide receivers. So let's take a look at it. He's in a bunch formation off the right tackle here. This is simply a screen pass, but we're going to just glean what we can from every play here. We're going to take a look at every play versus this game. He had good physicality with a stiff arm, but he's at the 45-yard line. Like to see yards after contact in wide receivers and the physicality that they bring. Do they fight for extra yardage? And here he does, breaking good yards after contact, keeping his balance the best he can. He got 3 or 4 extra yards, which is pretty good given the fact that 2 guys were kind of barreling down on him. He's at the bottom of the screen. Now he's going to go out of the screen, but you're going to see, I'm going to pause it here where we can kind of see the separation and where he is within the route, and then we'll see it kind of at the end. So here he is facing press coverage at the bottom of the screen. Okay, the kind of, the view goes out. But right here, you can see that he's, got this guy beat just a little bit. Number 7 is already in the bottom right-hand corner. Sorry, my logo is in the way, but you can see he is, look how much space he gets at the catch point here. I mean, look at the extension, great extension. Look how much space he has. So he obviously did something coming out of his stem where people are respecting his deep speed. Great concentration with the ball, gets 2 feet in. That's a NFL-ready footwork there on the boundary. Fantastic play there. All right, he is at the bottom of the screen right now. Again, this is one of his first touchdowns here. It is a go route, post-go, down the middle of the field. His quarterback is going back, taking a look here. Ball is severely underthrown, probably by 5-6 yards. But look at the shedding of the contact, the way the the body control that he has, comes back for the ball with all of that, guy all over him in the DB with his hands all over him. Great concentration, and of course he's going to come into the end zone. We're going to get a couple more views here to take a look at it, but I like the jump, the acceleration right off the line, little foot fire there, and he's got this guy beat already in 10 yards. He's got 2 yards on him going down the field. Now, if this ball was placed properly, he probably would have had 4, maybe 5 yards of separation vertically catching this ball. But again, like I mentioned before, look at all the contact here and his ability and how strong he must be to fight that contact, go up. I'd like to see a little bit more extension with the ball, but can you blame the guy with everything going on this play? And he keeps his balance here, which is fantastic, coming down with the ball, and then he kind of coasts into the end zone. What a great play! I mean, just another view of it here. Just the concentration, body control, the balance coming off that catch is just outstanding. Okay, get another small view of it here. Guy's got his arms draped all over him. I mean, right now that's kind of pass interference. Sheds the contact, makes the play. Fantastic. So he's in a bunch formation again off the right tackle, the bottom of the screen. And this is his second touchdown here, an in-breaking route, post route here, and good. We're going to see another view of it here, but let's go back and just like one more look at this. And again, good extension. Man, he's really had to adjust for these poorly placed balls. Maybe that's not a poorly placed ball, but the extension, look at the height off the ground this guy gets. And then again, he drags his feet here to get the 2 toes in. That's NFL ready play right there by Brazzell. Fantastic play. We're going to see another view of it here. Look at in-breaking route. Number 7's getting roasted on Georgia. He's getting roasted throughout this whole game. I think he's a safety, but he is just not playing up to Georgia standards. But again, good body control. Just wanted to give you another look there. Okay, just another view. Just the height off the ground. Good body control. Good hands. Big, strong hands. Gets down to make sure he's got 2 feet on the ground. He's at the top of the screen here, okay? And again, makes another adjustment to a poorly thrown ball. Little underthrown, but maybe not. But again, look at the concentration. Number 7 getting roasted by this guy. He's going to have nightmares about Brazzell. We're going to get another look here, another view. And I think we get another close-up. But again, it's the concentration that he brings to the table on these vertical routes. That's hard to do. And again, the balance to just keep his composure and get upfield. Another view of it right here. I mean, you could argue a push off here, but we're not going to get picky. Bobbles the ball a little bit, but again, the concentration, look, the foot in his face and everything, and he still comes down with that ball. That's pretty good stuff right there. So here he is again on the off the right tackle at the bottom of the screen in the slot, and just a outbreaking route, good adjustment to the ball again. I think we're going to get another view here. Take a look at his route running. Now they're respecting his deep speed after burning him on 2 or 3 deep balls. Now that works to his advantage. Now he can press this guy, faking the vertical route, and then has a good break here, snaps out of his stems, gets low in his stem, comes back to the ball. Good accelerate or good hands, body control again. And again, the way he puts his hand down and continues to fight for 2 or 3 yards is pretty impressive. Just want to take one more look at that before I let you guys out of the film room here. Decent route. The guy's got to respect his deep speed, comes back for the ball. Good adjustment, good big strong hands. But I like the balance again, putting his hand on the ground. It's really, his balance is underrated in his game. So you guys got it, man. There is Chris Brazzell. I think this guy has got the ability to make some noise in the 2026 wide receiver draft. I really do. The wide receiver class is a depth, is not all of that deep right now. There's no stars, no guys that show that have. This guy's just different than everybody else. We have a lot of smaller slot guys, but this taller receiver playing, he didn't play much X in this game, but be a great flanker wide receiver on an NFL franchise. Hope you guys liked the film breakdown. Hit that subscribe button, help me grow the channel. Thanks for watching.